Okay, this is Shoppingtown Mall, and I am directing your attention to the settlement agreement that was heard in the Western District of Pennsylvania on December 14th, 2020. You have to listen to it. I have uploaded it on my channel here on YouTube. It's Shoppingtown Mall, New York, LLC, digital audio recording. Listen to it, and you will find out that, in fact, Onondaga County gifted $9.7 million onto the taxpayers of Onondaga County. As you see here, it says Shoppingtown Mall owner Steve Maksin ordered to pay $9.7 million. He was ordered after a trial on May 9, 2019. Look at the timeline. He was ordered to pay the $9.7 million. Onondaga County sought to have him jailed for contempt for not paying it within, I believe it was 2 weeks, to pay the $9.7 million. And he did not pay that. Then he sought an appeal to the Appellate Division, 4th Department in Rochester, and the court stated, yeah, if you post, when you post $9.7 million, then you will obtain a stay. So what's his next plan? File bankruptcy on August 13, 2019, 3 days before a hearing before Judge Anthony Paris was set on his contempt of court order to pay the $9.7 million. Now, if you listen very carefully to the audio recording, you have to get past the first 22 minutes when the court and all the attorneys are waiting for me, Desiree Yagan, to get connected with the court. After that, you will hear the presentation by Shoppingtown Mall attorneys, and then you'll truly understand that there was no benefit to the creditors, and certainly the taxpayers, when what they agreed to was, once the settlement is agreed on, then the taxes are considered paid. Well, no, actually, Onondaga County taxpayers are paying for it. Take a look. And this is just part of a creditors meeting. That tape is also on my YouTube channel, but take a listen. It's a digital recording of November 6, 2019. It's held by U.S. trustee Larry Walquist, and the attorney for Lindsay is the attorney for the debtor. Shaw Pryor, CEO, appeared on behalf of the debtor, and I believe George Fitting, George Fitting was also there to participate on behalf of Onondaga County. Unfortunately, he allowed Shaw Pryor to lie, beginning with a, as you see, I state litany of lies. But he stated, when questioned about the tax bill, as he called it, it was undetermined. That's what they said. No, it wasn't. As you can see here, $9.7 million was not disputed. It was not unknown. And he lied. And he lied over and over. Listen to it. You will see. Including that Desiree Yagan is a slip and fall. No, I was hit by a vehicle in the parking lot of Shoppingtown Mall, November 30th, 2017. My legs were broken. Shoppingtown Mall refused to file an incident report with their insurance company, refused to preserve the videotape of the parking lot, which was evidence of the vehicular assault, and cooperated with Town of DeWitt to protect a police officer, Kevin Skabinski, who had previously been sued for filing a false report and a false arrest in the town of Camillus. In 2010, it was settled out of court 2012. Okay, so a couple of minutes of this and give you an idea about the tape recording.
Yes, there's only 2 creditors listed. And so my only question was, under the, and what were they doing?
As well, working on the tax.
So this is pre-petition tax issues.
Correct.
Okay. And then 3.7, Christian Cruz. It says 0. Who is that, and why is it 0?
Again, it's a personal injury claim, yeah.
Okay, that's
so
not what I wanted here. Okay, I'm going to bring it back just a little bit, and let's see if we can't get this right. I'm trying to get to the part about Onondaga County where he calls it a tax bill. Shaw Pryor, he knows it's not called a tax bill. And then they just lied. And he lied under penalty of perjury. Okay.
13.5.
So why do you think it's valued so much less now than when it was
Hold on.
purchased? All right, let's flip the page to Schedule D. So we're going to look at page 14. These are the secured creditors.
Okay.
Yeah, keep going. Oh, no, you went a little bit too far. Let's go to Schedule E/F. These are the unsecured creditors. And I have a general question, and I have specific. But it looks like every single unsecured creditor is listed as contingent, unliquidated, and disputed. Is that accurate, or is that just a way that you fill these things out?
I believe at the time that they were filed, there were still questions remaining as to all creditors, and that's the reason that it was filled out that way. I would not say that is just generally how these are filled out. It's probably not, looking back, it is probably not 100% accurate to say that each one of these is contingent, unliquidated, and disputed. Some of them certainly are, but I'm sure that if this schedule were to be amended today, that there would be some that would be taken out of those categories.
Okay. I appreciate that. Do you agree with that, sir?
Yes.
All right, so let's look at number 3.2. This is Alston and Bird. I assume those are attorney's fees?
That is correct.
Okay. And what was that for? I mean, was it a particular dispute, or is that just a general?
It related to tax issues.
Okay. Is Alston and Bird still assisting with that, or are they?
Yes.
Okay. Are they going to get hired? in the bankruptcy estate?
I believe so.
Okay. All right, and then 3.3, Brinker Restaurant says 0. Do you know how much that claim is?
I'm going to move this forward. Hold on.
And they haven't filed a proof of claim yet. 3.4 is Brown, Duke, and Fogel. Just tell me who they are.
Legal law firm.
And what were they doing?
As well, working on the tax.
So this is pre-petition tax issues.
Correct.
Okay. And then 3.7, Christian Cruz. It says 0. Who is that and why is it 0?
Okay, I'm going to pause it for a minute.
Again,
It looks like every single unsecured creditor is listed as contingent, unliquidated, and disputed. Is that accurate, or is that just a way that you fill these things out?
I believe at the time that they were filed, there were still questions remaining as to all creditors, and that's the reason that it was filled out that way. I would not say that is generally how these are filled out. It's probably not, looking back, it is probably not 100% accurate to say that each one of them is contingent, unliquidated, and disputed. Some of them certainly are, but I'm sure that if this schedule were to be amended today, that there would be some that would be taken out of those categories.
Okay.